Compliment of the season. Welcome to our channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and to continue to subscribe. Fubara must stand firm to protect Rivers people's lives and property. Who said that? Asari Dokubo, former militant leader. Asari Dokubo has urged Governor Fubara to realize that many people are following him and are willing to sacrifice for his cause. He emphasized that those who support him are not ready to die or inherit the kingdom of God just yet, stating that they are committed to living and enjoying life. He further reminded Fubara that the mandate given to him by the people of Rivers is to fulfill his duties as governor, stand firm, and protect the lives and properties of the state citizens. He said in an interview with Symphony, Fubara should realize that people are following him and are dying on his behalf, and we who believe that he's on the right side of history, he should know that we are not ready to go and inherit the kingdom of God very soon. We are not ready to go and inherit the kingdom of God. The kingdom of God is not here. Somewhere after we have died, we are not ready to die now. I'm 60. I want to live. I want to enjoy this house. So those of us who should know that the mandate given to him by Rivers people is to discharge his duty as governors of Rivers State and to stand firm and protect the life and property of Rivers State. Well, that is what the governor has to do. That is what his mandate is all about. Asari Dokubo is now telling the governor, whether he's advising or reminding or instructing, whichever manner, anybody who is in charge of the state needs to protect lives, to protect property, and to make sure that get better for the people of the state. And very, very important for the governor to really stand firm, as Asari Dokubo, as said, is an important thing. Now, what does he need to protect? How does he need to protect their lives and property? These are the things we to call his attention to, and I think that is what Asari Dokubo is trying to say. And in that discussion, Asari Dokubo was trying to build a permanent residence in his motherland. He is trying to leave Port Harcourt and to come back home. Then also shedding some light on what Wike is doing. From the tone, it is seen that, Asari Dokubo is pro Fubara and is not for Wike at the moment. Reason best known to him, politicians and their stuffs. He happens to be an ex-agitator and an ex-militant. But be it as it may, sometimes ago when this administration just came into power in June last year, Asari Dokubo has been shouting since around July or so about Tinubu sidelining Niger Delta and things like that. Maybe he's seeing the same thing in Wike, and that's why he's trying to talk to Fubara that, look, this man that is busy taking lands from Southerners, taking and revoking lands of people in Abuja, you need to be careful of him, and we, the Rivers people, need to be wary of him. Then we have to just speak to our own, meaning that probably because he has decided to fight at the federal level and maybe he didn't get an headway there, he decided to come back home and stay with the one at home that is closer to him, and decide to also advise the person in charge of the administration, accordingly. But as he has said to Fubara, that's his job. Number one, chief security officer of the state, that is Mr. Governor, is Fubara. Whether we agree with it or not, that is by book or by action, is by constitution the chief security officer of the state. So it is expected that the governor of Rivers State must see to the safety of lives and property of every person in Rivers State. Number two, he must also see to the welfare of the people. How does it touch their lives in terms of welfare? Number one, he needs to make sure the economy is healthy. And if economy is healthy and security is also available, then he can then look into the medical aspect of the life of the people, the health sector. So whatever is not okay in the economy of the state currently, he should be able to improve from where his predecessors stopped and make sure if there is need for funds to be for funds to be injected, he should do. And if there is need for him to keep attracting investors to come into the state, he should do. He should also work on tapping on the resources of the state. He can leverage on the advantages that the state have in order to also manage the threats and the weaknesses that are available. And he should not forget to also seize every opportunity that comes to him, whether from the central or the federal, or even from within his own state, because Rivers State is filled with a lot of rich people. When I say rich now, I mean in knowledge, exposure, and even in power, expertise. A lot of technocrats, you can call them and ask them to come and sit down and let them work together to build a greater River State. These are some of the major assignments in the hand of the current Governor Fubara. The health sector, that River State is a riverine area. There are a lot of villages that are far apart, and it is so difficult for them to get connected. It needs to do something. Infrastructure, improve it, increase it, make the connectivity easy. Let there be that interconnectivity from one community to another, from one region to another, such that looking for healthy people in the state will be easier. Making health care available and closer to the people will be convenient, because of course closest to the people is the primary health care. Then from there they can access the secondary and the tertiary. But if getting to the secondary and tertiary, you have to travel miles on water. A lot of time might have been lost. A lot of golden hour of the patient might have been wasted. So he needs to also see to the welfare of the people in terms of their health, and he also need to see also to the area of giving good leadership. This is very, very important. You need to maintain political stability, irrespective of what may be bedeviling him, even as at present. It is his job to make sure that politically things turn around in that state. Rivers State has been known for violence. When it comes to politics, he needs to change the narrative. I think Dubara should be able to bring a paradigm shift into the political space of Rivers State. This is very, very important. These are the things that he can put on the table, and the people can see without any campaign, and they say, yes, you are a good servant, you have done well, let's give you another thing. You understand? Then also, it should also be weary of sacrificing the lives of the people of Rivers State because of political ambition. That's why he needs to make sure that within his power, even beyond his power, if he can call on the federal government to help to make sure that elections are free and fair in that state, and then it is without rancor, and there should be no loss of life or maiming or killing or loss of property anymore. I think to some extent Asari Dokubo advised properly, and I believe the governor has a listening here. He should take it to move the state to another level. Don't forget to like, to share, and to keep subscribing to this channel. Thank you.